Get ready for an adrenaline-pumping weekend as Formula One roars back into the United States. The championship battle is reaching its climax, and the final 6 races will decide who takes home the prestigious title. It's an exciting prospect. Will we witness a new champion emerge, or will we see an unprecedented comeback victory? The Grand Prix weekend in Austin, Texas, promises to be a thrilling spectacle. On Saturday, drivers will participate in a shortened sprint race to kick things off, followed by the main event on Sunday under the scorching Texas sun. With 20 drivers vying for grid positions, the qualifying laps will be intense. While McLaren has already secured the team championship, the drivers' trophy is still up for grabs, and the battle between their 2 drivers is intensifying. Both are chasing their first ever world championship, but a resurgent Max Verstappen from Red Bull is giving them a run for their money. The 2 McLarens have an edge due to their points advantage, said Fernando Alonso, a 2-time champion driving for Aston Martin. But Max is an incredible driver, and if anyone can overcome the car's deficit, it's him. It's going to be a close call. Currently, McLaren's Oscar Piastri leads his teammate Lando Norris by a slim margin of 22 points, which is less than the points awarded for a single race win. Norris has been closing the gap steadily, but he remains the underdog. I'd be pretty happy to be in this position at the start of the year, Piastri, in his 3rd F1 season, told NBC News. But I'd also be stoked to be here now, knowing what I know. Despite finishing ahead of Piastri in the last 3 races, Norris remains humble. I'm not overly proud of my recent performances, he said. There's always room for improvement, and I need to be better in many different scenarios. However, the real twist in this tale is Red Bull's Max Verstappen. After a long drought and persistent car troubles, he's won 2 of the last 3 races and beaten both McLarens in each of them. Verstappen currently sits in 3rd place, 63 points behind Piastri. But he's narrowed the gap significantly in the last 4 races, with 264 points still up for grabs in the final 6 Grand Prix races and 3 sprint races. Anything can happen. Verstappen, the 4-time world champion, is taking it all in stride. When asked about his chances of winning a 5th trophy, he nonchalantly replied, 50-50. You either win it or you don't. I don't think about it too much. I just focus on each race weekend and try to win if possible. Life goes on, and it's not that dramatic for me. It doesn't put any pressure on me. This relaxed attitude is a far cry from the ruthless, aggressive Verstappen of his early championship days. After becoming a father this year, the 28-year-old champion has an airy calm about him, even as he continues to dominate on the track. I guess winning once makes it easier to stay calm, he said. The paddock has been abuzz with talk of a minor collision between the 2 McLarens in the last race in Singapore. Norris pulled off a daring overtake on the inside of Piastri in the opening corners, bumping wheels with his teammate and rival. Piastri said the team has discussed the incident internally and that Norris has taken responsibility. It's clear to us that we don't want to race like that, he said, but I'm glad there's no favoritism or bias. Norris acknowledged that McLaren held him accountable for the incident. When you're fighting for wins, these tricky moments happen, he said. I didn't want it to happen, but I won't let go of an opportunity. There was a gap, and I went for it. Despite the collision, Piastri dismissed suggestions that McLaren should favor him over Norris in the final stretch. Every driver deserves a fair chance to win a championship, he said. Let us both keep fighting for it. McLaren hasn't won a driver's title since 2008, when Lewis Hamilton, now 40 and driving for Ferrari, secured the crown in a close battle. And their future prospects are uncertain, as major regulation changes next season will force teams to redesign their cars, potentially reshuffling the order. This news is welcome to George Russell of Mercedes, who recently renewed his contract with the team. I'm happy to stay with Mercedes, Russell told NBC News. If I had a choice, I'd choose Mercedes as my best chance of winning the championship next year. It's all about winning for me. In other news, American fans will soon have to adjust to watching Formula One races on a new platform. Formula One has signed a 5-year deal with Apple as its sole broadcasting partner from 2026 onward. All races, qualifying sessions, and other events will be shown on Apple TV, with additional coverage on Apple's various platforms. The announcement comes on the heels of Apple's release of F1 the movie, which has been a massive success, topping $629 million at the box office and becoming the highest-grossing sports film. The growth of Formula One in the United States has been incredible since the addition of the Grand Prix in Austin in 2012, said 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. We've tapped into the sporting community here, and the progress has been amazing. From Netflix documentaries to the biggest sports movie of all time, it's been a fantastic journey. So, who will take home the championship title? Will it be a new champion or an unprecedented comeback? And how will the change in broadcasting partners affect the sport's popularity in the United States? The final stretch of the 2025 season promises to be an exciting and controversial one.